Crap. There we go. Okay. Okay, hello everybody. My name is Colossus Slayer, and welcome to my new Let's Play that I've decided to do. I'm going to be doing, as you can probably see, Mass Effect, but I'm going to be doing the Mass Effect trilogy, which means all 3 games, plus all of the DLC uh, stuff that I could get. I've also never played these types of games before, actually. Okay. Okay, don't know what that means. Okay, extras. Hey, I got the Pinnacle Station and the Bring Down the Sky thing. See, Batarian? Batarian extremists have hijacked a mobile asteroid station. From the galaxy map, travel to the Exodius cluster, enter the Asgard system, and land on asteroid X-57 to stop it before it crashes into Terra Nova. Okay. Military Training Center at Pinnacle Station, engaging a series of combat simulations. Argus Rao cluster, Phoenix system. Okay. Okay, there we go. Alright. Probably should have done this before I. Tutorials. What is this? Okay. And film motion. Okay. Don't know what any of that means. I don't know what that means. Okay, and I start new career. Okay. Establishing secure connection. Secure connection confirmed. Due to your covert N7 status, ID records are incomplete. Confirm identity from the records below or register manually. Okay, enter new. Custom male, custom female, quick start male, quick start female. Male or female? Mm, I'll go. I'll go with male, I guess. Male. Okay, John. That's fine, John. Okay, John Shepard. Okay. If I use. Okay. Warning. Data corruption detected. Well, that's not good. Please reconstruct profile. Okay. Okay, let's see. Earthborn. You were an orphan raised on the streets of the great megatropolises covering Earth. You escaped the life of petty crime and underworld gangs by enlisting with the Alliance military when you turned 18. And it sounds kind of boring. Colonist. You were born and raised on Min Mindior Mindar, a small border colony in the Attican Traverse. When you were 16, slavers raided Mindior, slaughtering your family and friends. You were saved by a passing Alliance patrol. You listed with the military a few years later. Okay, that's basically the same thing as the Earthborn thing. What's this one? Spacer. Both your parents were in the Alliance military. Your childhood was spent on ships and stations as they transferred from posting to posting, never staying in one location for more than a few years. Following in your parents' footsteps, you enlisted at the age of 18. Alright, that sounds pretty good. Uh, so Survivor. During your service, a mission you were on went horribly wrong. Trapped in an extreme survival situation, you had to overcome physical torments and psychological stresses that would have broken most people. You survived while all those around you fell, and now you alone are left to tell the tale. Okay. Uh, War hero. Early in your military career, you found yourself facing an overwhelming enemy force. You risked your own life to save your fellow soldiers and defeat the enemy despite the impossible odds. Your bravery and heroism have earned you medals and recognition from the Alliance fleet. Okay. Ruthless. Throughout your military career, you have held fast to one basic rule: get the job done. You've been called cold, calculating, and brutal. Your reputation for ruthless efficiency makes your fellow soldiers wary of you, but when failure is not an option, the military always goes to you first. Hmm. Okay, that sounds interesting. I'll pick that. Okay, military. Ooh. Okay, Vanguard. Okay, I don't know what a biotic warrior is, but it sounds cool. They combine biotics and weapons to take down opponents, especially deadly at short range, pistols, shotguns, medium armor. Eh, combine sentinels, combine biotic and tech abilities. Uh, only use sentinels can only use light armor and receive no advanced weapon training. Okay, that's weird. Infiltrator. Infiltrators combine combat and tech abilities to specialize in killing or disabling enemies at long range. Infiltrators are trained to use Omni tools, focusing on decryption and defensive abilities rather than healing. Use pistols or sniper rifles and medium armor. I said ammo, whoops. Adept. Adepts are biotic specialists, though through upgradable implants, they can use biotic powers to lift or throw objects, shield the squad, and disable or destroy enemies. Adepts can only use light armor, receive no additional weapons, training with pistols. Engineers are tech specialists using the holographic Omni tool. They can disrupt security systems, repair or modify technical equipment, disrupt enemy weapons or shields, and heal their squad. Units can only use light armor, receive weapons, pistols. Okay, now. Okay, soldiers are combat specialists, ideal for the front lines of a firefight. Soldiers get improved health and can train in the use of all weapon types. Start with the ability to use medium armor and can specialize in heavy armor. Okay, he's holding a pistol and I guess the Omni tool, energy, I think sniper rifle, and okay, shotgun. think that's an assault rifle. I'll go with soldier, I guess. Okay. Uh, hmm. Let's change that. Yeah. Alright. Hmm.
Confirm facial identification. Confirm military specializing. Confirm facial identification.
Okay, I'm gonna pick this one, I guess.
Profile reconstruction.
Okay, John Shepard's origin spacer, reputation ruthless, class soldier. First reconstruction is complete. Okay, what happens if I go?
Confirm facial.
Okay, that just does that. Okay. Once you confirm your character is complete, you will be unable to change any settings. Oh. Yeah, I can just. Yeah, I'm fine with that. That's okay.
Identification.
Okay. Casual. No. Subtitles. Yes. Target assist. Yes. Squad A will not use any talents unless ordered. Only use defensive powers. Or use all available talents. Uh, let's see. Hmm. Hmm. Auto save. Yeah. I kind of do want to tell him what to do, though. Uh, mm, let's go defensive only. That's pretty good. Okay. Okay. Hopefully this is gonna be. Hopefully this is a good game. I don't know. Don't know what that is either.
Well, what about Shepard? Spacer that lived for starships most of his life. Military service runs the family. Both his parents were in the Navy. He got most of his men killed or tortured. He gets the job done, no matter what the cost. Is that the kind of person we want protecting the galaxy? That's the only kind of person who can protect the galaxy. I'll make the call.
Okay. I guess that's me. Okay, in the year 2148, explorers on Mars discovered the remains of an ancient spacefaring civilization. In the decades that followed, these mysterious artifacts revealed startling new technologies, enabling travel to the furthest stars. The basis for this incredible technology was a force that controlled the very fabric of space and time. Okay, something, something, Mass Effect. Okay, went by too quick.
Captures 5 relays in range. Initiating transmission sequence. We are connected. Calculating transit mass and destination. Relays are acquiring approach vector. All stations secure for transit.
Okay, that's me apparently.
Approach for transmitting.
Okay, that's cool. What was that?
Thrusters? Check.
Hmm.
Navigation? Check. Internal emission sink engaged? All systems online. Drift? Just under 1,500. 1,500 is good. Your captain will be pleased. I hate that guy. Nyla's gave you a compliment. So you hate him. You remember to zip up your jumpsuit on the way out of the bathroom? That's good. I just jumped this halfway across the galaxy and hit a target the size of a pinhead. So that's incredible. Besides, Spectres are trouble. I don't like having them on board. Call me paranoid. Be paranoid. The Council helped fund this project. They have a right to send someone to keep an eye on their investment. Yeah, that is the official story. Only an idiot believes the official story.
Okay, I think you just insulted me just like a second after I got into the game. Okay, that kind of sucks. Oh, move the left stick to highlight and reply on the conversation wheel. Press A to select. Oh, okay. Oh, I agree. You're overreact. Cut the chat. Well, my psychological profile is ruthless, so I think that means mean. So I'm gonna be mean, I guess. Cut the chatter.
That's enough. You're soldiers. Act like it.
Ooh,
Sorry.
okay.
Okay. That is a vote. Just cleared the mass relay, Captain. Stealth systems engaged. Everything looks solid. Good. Find a convoy and link us into the network. I want mission reports relayed back to Alliance brass before we can confirm. Aye, aye, Captain. Better brace yourself, sir. I think Niles is heading your way. He's already here. Tell Commander Shepard to meet me in the comm room for a debriefing. You get that, Commander?
Commander, cool. Okay. Is he upset I hurt? You made him mad.
Great. You pissed the captain off, and now I'm going to pay for it. Don't blame me. The captain's always in a bad mood. Only when he's talking to you, Tucker.
Press start to access the mission computer and view journal and codex entries. Okay. Caden, joke, okay. What the heck is that? What? Okay. Blurry. Blurry. The mission computer accesses your journal map and other important screens. Flashing screens will have new updates. Left stick to highlight the journal or codex screen now. Press A to select the highlighted screen. Okay. Options. Let's see. Game. No, that's not it. Graphics. Okay, get rid of that and get rid of that. There we go. Okay. Okay. Okay, let's see if that blurry thing happens. Okay, the blurry thing's gone. Good. Journal. Prologue on the Normandy. Okay. You are Lieutenant Commander Shepard, Executive Officer on the SSV Normandy. Okay, speak to the captain. Go to Captain Anderson in the comm room. Okay. Uh, Squad. What is this? Squad screen lets you view talents for each squad member. Press up or down on the D-pad to view general descriptions of a talent. Press left or right on the D-pad to view details of each rank in a talent. Press A to spend points and gain ranks in the selected talent. Note, character level limits how many ranks you can have in a given talent. Each time you gain a level, you unlock another rank and gain more experience or more points to spend. Use the D-pad now to view descriptions of your talents. Okay, I got pistols. Okay, I gotta put 4 points in the 4 points into pistols to unlock shotguns. That kind of sucks. Assault rifles. I need 7 points in. Well, I need 7 points in assault rifles to unlock the sniper rifles. Alright. 6 points into the combat armor to unlock first aid. 7 points to equip heavy armor. Alright. Increases health, gains the immunity ability. Soldier can withstand the physical punishment that comes with combat. Increases health, allows limited health regeneration. Opens charm options in the conversation. Decreases the cost of items in stores. Charm options in the conversations will be grayed out if you do not have high enough skill rank. New skill ranks will unlock when you become a Spectre as you earn Paragon points. Okay. Oh, that's that blue and red thing over there. Okay. Intimidate. Opens intimidate options. It'll be grayed out if you do not have high enough skill rank. Become a Okay, I gotta become a Spectre apparently, and then Renegade. Okay. Anything else? No. What do I want to put in first? Hmm. Hang on. Okay, I'm back. Let's see. I think I should equip get the heavy armor skill as quickly as I can, right? The first aid. I need combat armor to get first aid. Increases melee damage, weapon damage, adrenaline burst. Weapon damage up 1% to. Ooh, wait a minute. What happens if I get it? 9. Okay. Uh, I have 2 of these, 3 points, so I have 3 points, so I might as well put it all into Intimidate, and then when I become a Spectre or something, I can try to get the rest of it, I guess. So, let's do that, I guess. Undo. Oh, okay. Intimidate score 3 opens up new dialogue options. Oh, okay, that's good. Okay, what's the codex? What is secondary and primary? Okay, background profile for Commander Shepard, personal history summary. Ooh, okay. Okay, born into a naval. Okay, I think that's the same. Well, that thing goes by quick. Wow. After several years of service, you joined the campaign to rid the Skyline Skillion Verge, I think, of Batarian, Batarian. I have no idea how to say any of these words. Batarian slavers, I think, and other criminal elements. Torfan, that's where I was. Okay. The superiority of the human fleet was wasted in the assault on the underground bunker, but you led a corps of elite ground troops into the heart of the enemy base. Nearly 3/4 of your own squad perished in the vicious close quarters fighting, and a cost you were willing to pay to make sure not a single slaver made it out of Torfan alive. Okay. Hmm. The Alliance is a government and military of humanity beyond the soul. Oh, timeline. Okay. 2069. Armstrong outpost at Shackleton crater becomes the first human settlement on Luna. Okay, it is formally founded on July 24th, the 100th anniversary of the first lunar landing. That's cool. Okay, 2103. Lowell City in Eos Cosma becomes the first human settlement on Mars. Hmm, that's interesting. That's interesting. 2137. Il Ildefell Ashland Energy Corporation demonstrates helium-3 fuel extraction from the atmosphere of Saturn. Okay, 2142. Construction of Gag Gagarian Station. Jump Zero begins beyond the orbit of Pluto. 2148. Prospectors discover the Prothean ruins at Promethei uh, Planium on Mars. Okay, 2149. Translation of Prothean data leads humans to the Charon, Charon Mass Relay Systems Alliance, founded to coordinate exploration and colonization of extrasolar worlds. Okay. 2151, a shipping accident at Singapore International Spaceport exposes downwind communities to containers of dust form element zero. Alliance begins construction of Arcturus station. Okay. 2152, roughly 30% of the children born in Singapore after element zero exposure suffer from cancerous growths. That's bad. Systems Systems Alliance begins settlement of Earth's first extrasolar colony world, the planet Demeter. 2154, Commander Shepard is born. 2155, System Alliance occupies completed portions of Arcturus Station as their headquarters. 2156, some children of Singapore exhibit minor telekinetic abilities. 2157, Turians encounter. Hey, did I say that right? Turians encounter human explorers. First contact, war, occupation, and liberation of the human colony of Sangxi. Okay. 2158, humans learn potential of biotics and international effort to track element zero exposure begins. Roughly 10% of exposed children show some level of biotic ability. 2160, Systems Alliance Parliament formed. 2165, humans establish embassy on Citadel. 2170, Batarian slavers attack the colony of Mindor. Okay. 2176, Skillian Blitz. Pirates and slavers attacked Elysium, the human capital, and the Skillian Verge. Okay, 2177, Thresher Miles devour the Alliance colony of Akuzi? Akuz? Okay, what the heck is a Thresher Maw? Sounds bad. 2178, in retaliation for the Skillian Blitz, an Alliance fleet wipes out an army of slavers on the moon of Torfan. Okay, I think that's what I did in the profile thing. 2183 current date. Oh, okay. Uh,
The Systems Alliance is an independent supranational government representing the interests of humanity as a whole.
okay.
The Alliance is responsible for the governance and defense of all extrasolar colonies and stations. The Alliance grew out of the various national space programs as a matter of practicality. Sol's planets had been explored and exploited through piecemeal national efforts. The expense of colonizing entire new solar systems could not be met by any one country. With humans knowing that alien contact was inevitable, there was enough political will to jointly fund an international effort. Still, the alliance was often disregarded by those on Earth until the First Contact War. While the national governments dithered and bickered over who should lead the effort to liberate Shanxi, the alliance fleet struck decisively. Post-war public approval gave the alliance the credibility to establish its own parliament and become the galactic face of humanity.
Okay, so I did say Shanks. I can't say the word now. Shanks. Shanxi. I don't. Oh well. Uh, important species in the galaxy.
Roughly 1,200
Okay.
years ago, the
I
Turians
said that one right too.
joined the Citadel Council to fulfill the role of galactic peacekeepers. The Turians have the largest fleet in Citadel space. They make up the single largest portion of the Council's military forces. As their territory and influence has spread, the Turians have come to rely on the Solarians for military intelligence and the Asari for diplomacy. Despite a somewhat colonial attitude towards the rest of the galaxy, the ruling hierarchy understands they would lose more than they would gain if the other two races were ever removed. Turians come from an autocratic society that values discipline and possesses a strong sense of personal and collective honor. There is lingering animosity between Turians and humans over the First Contact War of 2157, which is known as the Relay Fleet 14 incident to the Turians. Officially, however, the two species are allies, and they enjoy civil, if cool, diplomatic relations.
Okay, so I did say the Turians, right? At least. Okay, let's save. Okay, now I was smart enough to take a picture of the intro, the intro words, because I didn't think I was gonna be able to read it all. Okay, here's the rest. Control the various fabric of space and time. They called it the greatest discovery in human history. The civilizations of the galaxy call it, and then the Mass Effect big logo thing happened. Okay, this thing is on. Probably look at the controls first. Okay, what's the control? It doesn't tell me the controls. Okay, that kind of sucks. Uh, okay, I guess I'm gonna have to figure it out on my own. Uh, None of the games that I got came with a manual, cause I got it in like a cool little disc pack thing, like a disc pack thing. So, okay, this is to move. That's to look around. Okay, it runs automatically. Oh, what'd I do? Okay, that does the weapons. What is this? Shotgun, pistol, sniper rifle, and assault rifle, I think. It's okay. Okay, that does that. Okay, that shoots. Okay. What does this do? Ooh. Okay. Ah, okay, that does the thing. Wonder if I can shoot that guy in the head. That girl. I'm gonna try. How do I get this thing to stop wiggling around? Stop it. Oh! Did I? Okay, she's immune to. She's immune to bullets, apparently. Okay, I like that one. Okay, that puts the weapon away and that gets it out. What is that? Wait a minute, what? Okay, why is it, whatever that thing is, got a health thing on it? What does this do? Oh, what is that? Okay, that's a grenade. Okay. Oh. Hang on. How is it? That's weird. Okay, anyway. Galaxy map. That's that thing. Presley. Okay. Hello.
Congratulations, Commander.
Hi, dude.
We had a smooth run. You heading down to see the captain?
How you doing? I heard you argue with. Did I? Did I hear? Did I hear them arguing? I don't think I did. I'm gonna say this to sound smart, I guess.
Sounds like you don't trust our Turian guest. Sorry, Commander. Just having a chat with Adam down in engineering. Didn't mean to cause any trouble. But you have to admit something's odd about this mission. The whole crew feels it.
Okay, what do you mean?
You think the Alliance brass is holding out of it? All we're supposed to do is test out the stealth system. Why is Captain Anderson in charge? And then there's Nihilus. Spectres are elite operatives, top covert agents. Why send a Spectre, a turned Spectre, on a shakedown hunt? It doesn't add up.
Okay, investigate. Okay, so the investigation thing gives more options. Okay. Okay, stealth systems.
What do you know about the stealth systems?
I just know it masks our location with sensors, cutting edge technology. The Normandy's moonship is prototype drive. But why are we fully staffed? A skeleton crew would be cheaper, less chance of security leaks too. Plus there's noise. It's pretty obvious the shakedown runs just a cover.
A cover?
For what?
Damned if I know. We're out here on false pretenses. I'm not a fan of being let in the dark.
I wonder if I can ask that question again and say the different one.
What do you know about the stealth systems?
I skip
I just
this.
know it masks the Normandy's
Okay,
moonship is prototype.
X is to skip.
Pretty obvious the shakedown runs just a cover.
Okay.
A full crew makes sense. We need the extra hands in case anything goes wrong. And the Spectre is just here as an observer.
Maybe you're right, Commander, but I just can't shake this feeling that we're out here on false pretenses.
Okay, let's do
Do
captain.
you have a problem with the captain?
No, sir. But I can't figure out what he's doing here. officers in the service. If he melted down all his metals, he could make a life-size statue of himself. Don't send a soldier like that on a do-nothing mission. He's treating the shakedown run too seriously. Something big is going on.
Okay, Terry Inspector.
You don't trust neither.
I don't like Turians in general. It runs in my family. My grandfather fought in the First Contact War. Lost a lot of friends when the Turians hits.
That was a long time ago.
That was 30 years ago. You can't blame Donald for that.
No, I guess not. But it still makes me nervous to have respect for one, especially a Turian. We're an alliance vessel, human military, but Nihilus doesn't answer to the captain and the rest of us. Inspectors operate outside the normal chain of command. But they don't come along just to observe shakedown runs. Nihilus looks like he's expecting some heavy action. I don't like it.
Okay, can I ask the other question?
You don't trust neither.
I don't like Turians in
Okay,
general.
plus is a Spectre.
My grandfather.
Nihilus is no ordinary Turian.
You've got that right, Commander. We're an alliance vessel, human military, but they don't come along just to observe shakedown runs. Nihilus looks like he's expecting some heavy action. I don't like it.
Okay, just do your job, dude.
Info's on a need-to-know basis, Presley. Just follow the orders you're given.
Understood, Commander.
Got a new codex thing. What is this?
Humanity's first contact with an alien race occurred in 2157. At that time, the Alliance allowed survey fleets to activate any dormant mass relays discovered, a practice considered dangerous and irresponsible by Council-aligned races. When a Turian patrol discovered a human fleet attempting to activate a relay, they attacked. One human vessel survived, retreating to the colony of Shanxi. The Turians followed, quickly defeating the local forces. Shanxi was occupied, the first and to date only human world to be conquered by an alien species. The Turians believed the handful of ships they defeated represented the bulk of human defenses, so they were unprepared when the Second Fleet, under Admiral Castany Drescher, launched a strong counteroffensive, evicting them from Shanxi. The Turians mobilized for full-scale war, drawing the attention of the rest of the galaxy. The Council quickly intervened, forcing a truce. Fortunately for humanity, the First Contact War was ended with a diplomatic solution.
Okay, that makes me think that we would have won if the council hadn't have intervened. I think. I don't know. Oh, there's ships and vehicles. Okay, starship sensors. Light lag prevents sensing in real time at great distances. Okay, I might not read all of these ones that the guy's not reading, cause yeah, it's long. I'll read some of these, but as that go over there. Okay, it doesn't want to go over there. It's weird. Okay, can I? Dr. Chuck was Jenkins. Hello.
What do you think, Commander? We won't be staying on Eden Pod too long, will we? I'm itching for some real action.
I sincerely hope you're kidding, Corporal. Your real action usually ends with me patching up crew members in the infirmary.
Okay, I'm starting to think that the middle one is just a neutral thing, and the top one is a nice one, and the bottom is the renegade thing, so-called renegade option. So part of the job, Doc.
Marines are making fun. You just fix us up when you're done.
Yeah, that's
I
mean.
know how things work, Commander. I've seen my share of combat, but it's foolish to go looking for trouble.
Hmm.
You could both take a lesson from the captain. He's not afraid of combat, but he knows the value of restraint, too.
Sorry, Doc, but this waiting's killing me. I've never been on a mission like this before, not one with a Spectre on board.
Do Nihilus.
What can you tell me about Nihil?
Turians are generally well respected by the other species. Their fleet has more patrols protecting Citadel space than any other. They don't always get on well with us, though. Some people find them too rigid. Others still blame them for the first contact. As for Nihilus, I haven't said more than 2 words to him. He usually only speaks to the captain.
I heard Nihilus once took down an entire enemy platoon all by himself. Man, I can't believe I'm on a mission with an actual Spectre.
Okay. Let's ask you about Eden Prime.
You're from Eden Prime, aren't you, Jake?
I think.
What's it like?
Yeah,
It's
Eden
very
Prime.
peaceful, Commander. They be real careful with development, so you don't have any city noise or pollution.
Hmm.
My parents lived on the outskirts of the colony. At night, I used to climb this big hill and stare across the fields back to the lights from the main settlement. Gorgeous. But when I got older, I realized it was a little too calm and quiet for me. That's why I joined the Alliance. Even paradise gets boring after a while.
Okay. Why are we... Okay, apparently we're going to Eden Prime. I didn't know that.
Any idea why Eden Prime was chosen as our destination? Not really sure, Commander. Eden Prime's one of our most stable colonies. Good place to take the Normandy for a shakedown run, I guess. No real danger there.
Oh.
There's gotta be something else going on. We've got a Spectre on board. That's why I'm so wound up. I can't wait for the real mission to start.
Okay. The Spectres.
What do you know about the Spectre?
Only what I've heard. Spectre agents work directly for the Citadel Council. They usually work alone or in small groups.
Okay.
Spectres don't have any official power, though. Basically, they're a shadow organization with a mandate to preserve and protect galactic stability.
Protect it at any cost. Don't forget that part. Spectres operate above the law.
Okay, there are no human Spectres?
Why don't we have any of our own people in here?
Spectres usually come from the council races, like the Turians. We've been trying to get a human accepted into their ranks for years now. So far, it hasn't happened.
Hey, Commander, you'd make a good Spectre. What you did on Torment, that's what they're looking for. Success at any cost, ruthless efficiency, show no mercy.
Okay, there are a lot of options here. Okay, I think I can... I'm going to say this one, and then I'm going to try to say that one.
I didn't enjoy Torment. I just did what I had to do. No, I didn't mean... Sorry, Commander. That just came out wrong. I never meant any disrespect.
This is all just wild speculation. The Spectres aren't interested in recruiting humans, no matter how capable.
Okay.
Why don't we have any...
Spectres use...
What you did on Torment, that's what they're looking. Sounds like my kind of job.
This is all just wild speculation. The Spectres aren't interested in recruiting humans, no matter how capable.
How do you control agents with unlimited power?
I suppose the Council could revert the Spectre status of an agent who got out of town. At that point, Citadel Security Services would take over.
Those C-Sec grunts wouldn't stand a chance. The Spectres were 20 ordinary soldiers. The Spectres police themselves. If an agent goes rogue, they send another agent to take them down. That's Spectre justice.
The corporals confusing romantic legends with reality, Commander.
Okay.
The captain.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, Commander.
Okay, can I talk to Dr. Chockwaz?
Yes, Commander, is there something you need?
Okay, now.
Captain's waiting.
Goodbye, Commander.
Okay, can I... What is it? What does this do? Only the commanding officer may specify a destination for the Normandy. Okay, that kind of sucks. Can I go over here? No. Okay. That was Nihilus. Oh, we got a new codex entry.
Spectres are agents from the Office of Special Tactics and Reconnaissance, and answer only to the Citadel Council. They are elite military operatives, granted the authority to deal with threats to peace and stability in whatever way they deem necessary. They operate independently or in groups of 2 or 3. Some are empathetic peacekeepers, resolving disputes through diplomacy. Others are cold-blooded assassins, ruthlessly dispatching problem individuals. All get the job done one way or another, often operating outside the bounds of galactic law. The Spectres were founded after the Solarians joined the Council. For many years they operated in secrecy as backroom problem solvers. Only after the Krogan rebellions did their activities become publicized. Assignment of a Spectre is less contentious than a military deployment, but makes it clear that the Council is concerned about a situation.
Okay. I'm guessing that's the Nihilist dude. Okay, let's save the game again. Just in case. Okay, hello Nihilist. Looking at...
Commander
Okay.
Shepard, I was hoping you'd get here first. It'll give us a chance to talk.
I'm guessing he was looking at Eden Prime. Where's Captain Anderson at?
The captain said he'd meet you here. He's on his way. I'm interested in this world we're going to. Eden Prime. I've heard it's quite beautiful.
Okay.
I'm a Marine, not some tourist on vacation. It's more than just a tourist destination, isn't it, Shepard? Eden Prime is a symbol of your people. A perfect little world on the edges of your territory. Proof that humanity can not only establish colonies across the galaxy, but also protect them. But how safe is it really?
That kind of sounds like a threat.
Are you trying to scare me, Spectre? Your people are still newcomers, Shepard. The galaxy can be a very dangerous place.
Yep, sounds like he's
Is the
trying to scare
Alliance
me.
truly ready for this?
I think.
I think it's about time we told the commander what's really going on. This mission is far more than a simple shakedown run.
Okay, that's obvious, kind of. I think.
I already figured that out.
A little bit.
We're making a covert pickup with Eden Prime. That's why we need the stealth systems operational.
Okay. You should have told me about it.
I don't like being kept in the dark, Captain. This comes down from the top. The information's strictly on a need-to-know basis.
Okay.
A research team on Eden Prime unearthed some kind of beacon during an excavation. It was Prothean.
Okay, I did say the Prothean word, right? That's good. Okay, Prothean?
I thought the Protheans vanished 50,000 years ago.
Wow.
Their legacy still remains. Mass relays, the Citadel, our ship drives. It's all based on Prothean technology.
Oh.
The last time humanity made a discovery like this, it jumped our technology forward 200 years. Eden Prime doesn't have the facilities to handle something like this. We need to bring the beacon back to the Citadel for proper study. Obviously, this goes beyond mere human interest, Commander. This discovery could affect every species in Council space.
Why do we need to tell the Council?
Why didn't we keep the beacon for ourselves?
Yeah, that.
You humans don't have the best reputation. Some species see you as selfish,
Alright.
too unpredictable, too independent, even dangerous. Sharing that beacon will improve relations with the Council. Plus, we need their scientific expertise. They know more about the Protheans than we do. The beacon is not the only reason I'm here, Shepard. Nihilus wants to see you in action. He's here to evaluate.
Okay. I kind of don't want that to happen, actually.
Since when do we answer to the Spectres? You're smart enough to know how things work. The Alliance has been pushing for this for a long time. Humanity wants a larger role in shaping interstellar policy. We want more say with the Citadel Council. The Spectres represent the Council's power and authority. If they accept a human into their ranks, it shows how far the Alliance has come.
I was impressed when I studied the reports from Torfman. A grim business, but you got the job done. That's why I put your name forward as a candidate for the Spectres.
Ah, okay. You put my name forward?
Why would a Turian want a human in the Spectres?
Not all Turians resent humanity. Some of us see the potential of your species. We see what you have to offer to the rest of the galaxy, and to the Spectres. We are an elite group. It's rare to find an individual with the skills we seek. I don't care that you're human, Shepard. I only care that you can do the job.
Okay, what if I refuse?
I don't like people making decisions about my future. This isn't about you, Shepard. Humanity needs this. We're counting on you.
I need to see your skills for myself, Commander. Eden Prime will be the first of several missions together.
Oh, great.
You will be in charge of the ground team. Secure the beacon and get it onto the ship ASAP. Malice will accompany you to observe the mission.
Okay, investigate. Let's do Eden Prime.
I'd like to know more about Eden Prime before we touch down. It's a peaceful farm world, but it represents something much bigger. Eden Prime is one of our oldest and most successful colonies. It proved we were ready to face the challenges of settling new worlds, to forge a place for humanity beyond Earth. It symbolizes humanity's growth and evolution as a spacefaring species. And after this, it will be known as the world where humans made a discovery of galactic importance.
Okay, Protheans.
What do you know about the Protheans? Just what they told us at school. They were a technologically advanced species that ruled the galaxy 50,000 years ago. Then they vanished. Nobody really knows how or why. No accurate definitive theory. But everyone agrees galactic civilization wouldn't exist without them.
Their citadel is the very heart of galactic society, and without their mass relays, interstellar travel would be impossible. We all owe the Protheans a great debt.
Okay, that's interesting. Beacon.
Why is this beacon so important? All advanced galactic civilization is based on Prothean technology, even yours.
If we hadn't discovered those Prothean ruins buried on Mars, we'd still be stuck on Earth. That was just a small data cache. Who knows what we can learn from this beacon? What if it's a weapons bunker? We can't let it fall into the wrong hands.
Okay, wrong hands?
Like who? The Anakin Traverse isn't the most stable sector of space. There are plenty of raiders and criminal groups active in the region. They might figure a Prothean beacon is worth the risk of attacking an Alliance ship. Plus, Eden Prime is right on the border of the Terminus system.
Okay, that's a new thing I'm gonna have to look up in the Codex when I get a chance. Terminus systems?
The Anakin Traverse is under Citadel protection.
Oh.
If the Terminus systems attack, it's an act of war. Technically, yes. Some of the species in the Terminus might be willing to start a war over this.
The last thing the Council wants is to get dragged into a major conflict with the Terminus systems. We have to keep this low-key.
Okay, I'm ready to go, I guess.
Just give the word, Captain.
We should be getting close to Eden.
Captain, we got a problem.
Uh-oh.
What's wrong, Joker?
Transmission from Eden Prime, sir. You better see this.
Bring it up on screen.
Okay. Okay, what is that?
Get down!
Okay. Ashley. Alright.
We are under attack, taking heavy casualties. I repeat, heavy casualties. We can't. Get evac. They came out of nowhere. Please.
Oh. Okay. Oh. The heck was that?
Everything cuts out after that. No comm traffic at all. Just goes dead. There's nothing.
Reverse and hold at 38.5.
What is that?
Status report.
17 minutes out, Captain. No other Alliance ships in the area.
Take us in, Joker, fast and quiet. This mission just got a lot more comfortable.
A small strike team
Okay.
can move quickly without drawing attention. It's our best chance to secure the beacon.
Kind of
Grab
look.
your gear and meet us in the cargo hold. Tell Alenko and Jenkins to shoot up. He's going in.
It kind of looked like a hand or something.
Engaging stealth systems. Somebody was doing some serious digging here, Captain.
Your team's the muscle in this operation, Commander. Go in heavy and head straight for the dig site.
What about survivors, Captain?
Helping survivors is a secondary objective. The beacon's your top priority.
Approaching drop point 1.
Silas, you coming with us? I move faster on my own.
Okay.
Niles will scout out ahead. He'll feed you status reports throughout the mission. Otherwise, I want radio silence.
Can we trust him?
I don't like putting my life in the hands of a Turian, sir. Niles is on our side. He wants you in this victory, and he wants that beacon.
Okay, understood, I guess.
Ready and able, sir. The mission's yours now, Shepard. Good luck.
We are approaching drop point 2.
Okay.
Ship perimeter secure, Commander.
Gotta know. Oh, I can change their weapons too. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. Jenkins is a pistol.
This place got hot. Hostiles picking. Good God.
Hmm. Okay. Find the beacon. You are in charge of the ground team dropped onto Eden Prime, an Alliance colony under attack. Your primary goal is to find and secure the Prothean beacon. Head to the dig site. Okay. Squad. Oh, I can level these guys up too. Alright. Let's see. Let's get armor. That. What does that do? Omnigel covered. Achieves decryption skill to open secure objects. Okay, that sounds interesting. Deploys Metajo to all wounded squad members, restoring their health. Okay, that's pretty good. Milky Way galaxy, 200 to 400 billion stars, most of the hosted planets.
The terminus systems are located on the far side of the Anakin Traverse, beyond the space administered by the Citadel Council or claimed by the Human Systems Alliance. It is populated by a loose affiliation of minor species, united only in their refusal to acknowledge the political authority of the Council or adhere to the Citadel conventions. Their independence comes at a price. The terminus is fraught with conflict. War among the various species is common, as governments and dictators constantly rise and fall. The region is a haven for illegal activities, particularly piracy and the slave trade. At least once a year, a fleet from the terminus invades the nearby Anakin Traverse. These attacks are typically small raids against poorly defended colonies. The Council rarely retaliates, as sending patrols into the terminus systems could unify the disparate species against their common foe, triggering a long and costly war.
Okay. What is this?
60,000 years ago, the Proteans were the only spacefaring species in the galaxy. They vanished in a swift galactic extinction. Only the legacy of their empire remains. They are believed to have built the mass relays and the Citadel, which have allowed numerous species to explore and expand throughout the galaxy. Protean ruins are found on worlds across the galaxy. While surprisingly intact for their age, functioning examples of Protean paleotechnology are rare. Time and generations of looters have picked their dead cities and derelict stations clean. Some believe the Proteans meddled in the evolution of younger races. The Hanar homeworld of Kache, for example, shows clear evidence of former Protean occupation. The presence of a former Protean observation post on Mars has caused a rebirth of interventionary evolutionists among humans. These individuals believe the god myths of ancient civilizations are misremembered encounters with aliens.
Okay. The heck is that? I don't know. Okay, save it again. I can hear, I think, a gun going off somewhere. Okay. I'm gonna blow one of these things up just to see what it does. What is that? Okay, they don't. Okay, they don't do anything. I don't know what those were. Okay. Well, hope you all enjoyed. Subscribe, like, comment, and all that good stuff. And in the next video, we will explore the rest of this planet that we're on and hopefully get the mission done. See you on the next video. Bye.